Hello, I am Professor B. Why is it that learning math in the schools of the world requires so much memorization and remediation? Do you notice that children learn stories without memorization or remediation? Children learn stories because what they are hearing makes sense to them. For example, were you able to make sense of long division in school? Making sense of something is a gift from God, and we will now investigate whether this awesome gift is used or ignored in the schools of the world. Now we're going to go to the board, and we're going to do long division. As you can see, there's a wrong way to teach mathematics, a right way. There's an untruthful way and a truthful way. And there is anti-math, we'll explain that later, and there is mathematics. So now let us listen to how mathematics is taught, how long division is taught in the schools of the world. They begin by saying, 4 into 2 you can't. Well, that's not true, because this is not 2. It is 2,000. And you can't? Well, of course you can. There are lots of 4s that you can take out of 2,000. So those two statements are untrue. Then it goes on. 4 into 25 is 6. But that's not 6. It's 600. That's 500, so that's 600. And they say 4 times 6 is 24. It's not 24, it's 2,400. So those two statements are also untrue. And then they say 4 from 5 is 1, but it's not 1, it's 100. Again, another untruth. Then they say, bring down the 8. And children ask, teacher, why? Why do you bring down? What do teachers say? Just do it. How logical. Well, as you can see, this goes on and on. You've experienced this yourselves in school, and this goes on and on like that. Every statement either being untrue or meaningless. So this is the wrong way. And now, children are so endowed with intelligence by God that they teach themselves their native language. They learn and retain stories rapidly. That's how intelligent they are. Does it make sense to present math to intelligent children by means of unintelligent explanations or verbalizations? You can see that these are, in fact, meaningless verbalizations. No one makes sense of them, so they are, in fact, meaningless explanations or verbalizations. And so now we're going to go to the board again and present math, the long division, the right way, so that it makes perfect sense. And so how does the right way sound? Well, to teach long division the right way, we must speak truth. We must speak truth. And how does it sound? Well, this asks a question. And the question it asks is, how many 4s can we subtract from 2,583? Now, can you pretend that you have $2,583 and you're buying toys at $4 each? Now, this is the amount of money you have. This is the cost of one toy. And the number of toys you can buy goes up here. But this is the thousands place. So here we want to try to buy thousands of toys. Well, can you buy 1,000 toys? 1,000 toys at $4 each is $4,000, which is more than what you have. Too much money. So you can't buy 1,000 toys. So we're going to try to buy some hundreds of toys in the hundreds place. And so, can you buy 100 toys? Well, 100 toys at $4 each is $400. That is less than $2,583. So we can buy 100 toys. Well, let's go higher. Let's try 900 toys. $4 each, 900 toys, that's $3,600. Too much money, right? Can you buy 700 toys? At $4 each, that's $2,800, still too much money. You keep going down till you get to 600 toys. Now you will notice that I've spoken truth. Here I call it 6, untruth. Here I call it 600. And so you're buying 600 toys at $4 each, so you're going to pay $2,400 for the 600 toys, and you will have $183 left. Another way of saying this is we have subtracted 600 fours from that number, and we have 183 left. And so now we go to the 10 space. Can we buy 10 toys? Yes, because 10 toys at $4 each is $40, which is less than this, right? So out of what's left, we can buy as many as 40 toys, because 50 toys at $4 each is too much money. That's $200. So we'll buy 40 toys, and that costs $160, and we have $23 left. All right? And so far we have bought 640 toys. Notice we call this 40, not 4. The truth is that it is 40. Here we would have called it 4. And now we can buy 5 toys out of the $23, and the 5 toys at $4 each cost us $20, and we have $3 left. So in truth, what have we done? We have subtracted the maximum hundreds of 4 from 2,583. We had 183 left. From that, we subtracted the maximum tens of 4, which is 44s, and then we had 23 left. And from 23, we subtracted the maximum ones of 4, which is 5 4s, and we had 3 left. This example demonstrates how God's gifts for learning are activated rather than deactivated. In fact, in the schools, God's gifts for learning are ignored rather than activated. To teach children created by the truth, we must teach in truth. To activate God's intelligence for learning, we must verbalize intelligently. Verbalize intelligently, and we verbalize unintelligently, and we deactivate intelligence. Anti-math. This is anti-math. It deactivates intelligence. Math activates intelligence. You know your intelligence was activated because as I spoke like this, the wheels of your mind were turning. That was the activation of your intelligence. One of the biggest secrets in the world is math is easy. It's anti-math that's hard. See you next time.